All right, y'all. I did a last live and I said I didn't want y'all to like the video, and I do want you to like all my videos. I just want to point that out. That was a big mistake on my behalf. I've been. All right, computer, shut the hell up over there. I'm trying to talk. You're interrupting me. Now back what I said. I want y'all to like all my videos. That was a um I said it wrong. I want y'all to like all my videos. Now, I came, I told y'all there was a second live to explain myself for you guys to understand. And this has nothing to do, let's go ahead and kill the horses that's in the room. Let's go ahead and kill the horses in the room. This has nothing to do with homegrown. This has nothing to do with Bug Forest. That has something to do with me and me alone. Okay? This is not a video to poke or put somebody on edge. Okay? This is me and myself. To kill the elephants that's in the room for me and myself. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because I'm led to share a story. Because I think a lot of people want to know, curious minds. And nobody has ever asked me anything to let me to do this. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway because I felt that I need to. I wanted to explain that, I am not, I'm the smartest person I believe I am for my age. And my learning curves are slower than normal. But I shared this many, many, many times with folks. And it touches people's hearts that I shared it with. Maybe this story somehow helps you. Maybe did I get my story out there, maybe somewhere now that y'all can relate to. Many of them may not relate at all and doesn't understand. That's okay too. I made a lot of bad decisions over my lifetime. Some have affected my life very much so. Some haven't. But I will say that it takes me a while to grasp on these things. I'm the type of person that have to have things done a certain way. I'm a certain person that I can't go off a whim, fly by the seat of my pants. So the reason that I do things is because of me and the person that I am. If I don't feel well or I don't feel like doing shit, I don't do it because I have to do shit a way that I feel comfortable. I have told a lot of people that sometimes I don't want to be on camera, and I don't. I have that right. But what they don't understand is I I have to have consistency in my life to function, to go through everyday life. And yeah, I have I have a badass attitude that I try to control every day. Okay, I will say this: I do have a badass attitude, but I came a long way, y'all. It used to be that kid that back 16, take it back 16 years old. It used to be that rebellious kid, used to tell now my mom, but my stepmom that hated her guts. She was a fucking bitch. Couldn't stand her. Changed when I hit about 17. No, not 17, 20. When I realized that my mom was trying to help me. And she wasn't trying to push me in a way that I thought of. I'm one of those people that I do what I want when I want to do it at that age. And yeah, I would spend many times at the bar getting drunk and ruin money, or spending money that I ain't got, having $300, $400 bar tabs, shit like that. Majority of y'all probably have done it. Um, but the thing about it is, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I have a disability. I'm a slow learner, y'all. It takes a while for me to catch on to things. But when I catch on to things, I catch on real quick. But I really and truly have a problem that always finds me in positions that I don't like. I feel like I let people down. I feel like my heart was ripped out of my chest when I do certain things or said something to a certain person. And this is by me. This is just speaking about me. It has not, like I said, has nothing to do with anybody but me. I have a heart that most people say that is bigger than any other person out there. I have allowed people to hurt me in my past and continue to hurt me over and over and over again. And I allow that. The reason being is because I love that person. It doesn't matter who, what, when, how they did it, what they said, what they done. I still loved them. And I was still going to be there for them because I have a big heart. Because I love everybody for who they were. and what they were about. And, when I ended a friendship that, was 13 years with what I call my brother, you know, losing that friendship, that was kind of the hardest things that I had to do over certain things that needed to be done. And yeah, it ripped my heart out a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. But I did it for a reason. And majority of the people didn't understand it. And I'm not speaking about that. But what I'm getting at is I love people without them hurting me or saying shit about me. On this YouTube, I had couple roast in my day of YouTube. People roasting me, people talking shit about me. And I kind of brushed it off. But you see, what hurts the most is no matter what people have done to me, I still love them people, still respect them. I still care a lot about them. Whether or not that I don't talk to them or I speak to them or whatever, I still love them unconditionally. They're still some way a part, they're still a part of me, a part of my past, a part of who I was. You know, Majority of y'all probably already seen the roast on Instagram, the roast that's on YouTube, a couple of them. If you look it up and look me up, there's, I know, two of them on YouTube. Did they hurt? Yes. Did they stop me? No. But you see, I'm the type of person that, love me or hate me, doesn't bother me. Because I'm still gonna love and still gonna respect you and still gonna be the same person that I have always been. I'm a type of person that, I let things sometimes get the best of me and bring me down. People say, I wish things ended a different way. That was me. I broke up with exes and used them as my best friends. And, one of them is not here with me no more. There is one that I still talk to every now and then. But thing about it is, when I love unconditionally. And just because you have beef with me, just because we have words in the past or words that was changed in the future that happen, don't ever, I mean that, don't ever think that just because we have words or we have disagreements or we said, you know, nasty things to each other at that point in time, don't think for one moment that I take that and hold that against you. Because I don't. I'm not that person. I have never was that person for somebody to come out and roast me and then turn around and be like, I'm holding that roast against you. I'm not going to love you because you roast me. That's not who I am. It's not what I'm truly about. I'm truly about loving and lifting people up and stroke positivity. Yeah, there were some negative things that happened, and I'm not going to cover it up. There's no need to cover shit up, but just know that it's out there for the world to see. But I'm not that person to hold grudges, and I'm still going to love you for the person that you are, because that's what I was here on this earth to do. Not only am I here to spread love and positivity, I made my mission and I started in Georgia, and I continued to do what I had to do to get to Florida. And I made it here. But with inside my mission that I was to set out to do, my mission was for the people who had disabilities, the people who didn't have people to look up to, or that person that was sitting on the couch that had disabilities to say, I can't. I can't. I was never about that. You see, when I was 16 years old, I was working for a company. And at that company, they told me, you could get a government check for your disability. I didn't accept the government check because I didn't want to have that above me or some way down the line to pay that back. And a lot of people have said, you wouldn't have had to pay it back. But in my mind, I would have. Okay? I'm a type of person that I didn't let disabilities stop me. And I will continue not letting disability stop what I wanted to do. My mission's out there is to show people just because you have a disability, you still have the American dream. Looking back, at everything and looking at the hillbillies, for example, Colton, Sean and Megan built a company, the Hillbillies Apparel, to help feed their families. Give Colton a future because he has Down syndrome to where he can work at a company of his own and succeed in life. Give the boy a future when he gets older. You see, the same mission that they're doing is the same mission, except for I'm doing it for myself. My mission just being on TikTok and being on YouTube. Do I want to get paid to doing the YouTube and TikTok and all that? Yes. Eventually, yes, I would love to. When I retire, do I have plans on continue up to my retirement of my real job to keep doing what I'm doing? Yes. But my drive and what I want to do and what I want to show people has always been the same. Just because you have a disability, don't allow it to stop you. You have to want it to make it work for you. I have never let my disability stop me from doing anything. Prime example, Two Wheels Dipper. Dipper has a disability. He's in a wheelchair, paralyzed due to his back, and he can't walk. He makes videos every day on YouTube and on TikTok, and became one of my best friends when I found him several years ago. He was one of those kids that I looked up to, became good friends with, because he didn't let his disability and his back stop him from making videos and making me laugh, making me smile, making me, say, wow, you have a disability and you're not sitting back and doing nothing. You know, Prime example, another one. Good friend of mine I met years ago. Amy Frizzle. It's another good friend of mine who had a disability. Me and her used to date, used to be fiancés. She didn't let disability stop her. She worked with her stepmom cleaning houses for a living. Whether she continued doing that or not, I don't know. Far as I know, she still does it to this day. Another prime example, Judy, my new girlfriend, lost her husband, had a stroke, still doing TikTok, making people smile, making me smile, making me feel loved, sending out cards, sending out birthday gifts to me, lifting me up. You see, the people let me back up real quick. Barbara, another friend of mine, who, same example, she's on TikTok, spreading love. Amazing person. Amazing person. I got to know her real well. We became besties. We grown together as friends. She has a disability. And yeah, at times she goes through things that gets her down. But she still doesn't let that stop her of making her day better and doing videos on TikTok. You see, these people that I mentioned that have disabilities, but they don't let them stop them. You see, I got to know them real well, and I'm proud to know them because they push me more to do what I'm doing now and not allowing disability to stop me, showing people that just because you have a disability, this does not mean you cannot have a full-time job and cannot buy a house. Doesn't stop you. You could do all that stuff. You can have your dreams. You can still follow them. Just because you have a disability doesn't, it's just a disability. You have to be motivated. You have to say, I'm not allowing this to stop me, and push on. And maybe I empower them. Maybe I push them. But you see, I don't let that stop me. And the thing about me is that most people don't know is I have a large heart that nobody knows about. And yeah, I'm fat as hell. I have asthma. I have a bad hip. I had surgery on them. Matter of fact, majority of the people don't know that when I was 8 years old, I had a surgery because my testicles, one of them did not drop. And they had to go in and lower it, as well as work on my hips. Majority of people didn't know that. Does it bother me at times? Yes. I have ADHD. I have a lot of things that I don't show people. And yeah, I have said things to folks that in the end hurt me. It just didn't hurt them. It hurt me too because, like I told you in the past, it hurts my heart. And maybe I didn't say things right in the beef that Homegrown and I was having. Maybe I didn't say things right. Maybe, I took it the wrong way. I don't know. I don't. I still look at it the way I've been looking at it, but I still feel bad about it. Because you see, I have a heart. And as funny things seems, you know, because he pointed and he does, I don't think he understood what I was saying. With everything that went on with that, I still respected the man. It's the way I was. That's how I am. I will never we probably won't understand each other at all. And that's fine. We can have our differences. With anybody, they can have their differences. But the simple fact is, if I myself felt bad about the things that I have said or the things that I post, and I take it down, there's a reason for it. Reason being is, I didn't feel like it needed to be up, number one. Number two, I didn't feel like it was necessary to allow somebody to use that against me, because that would hurt me as much as it would later on down the line for somebody else who has the heart that I have. Not only that, it hurt what I was trying to do. If it's going to hurt what I was trying to do, I'm going to take it down. I'm not going to have it posted because it hurts what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to lift people up and showing that, you can do things being disabled. And, just because you have differences don't mean you needed to act a certain way. And do I think I was wrong for posting what I posted on Instagram? Yeah, I should have left it alone. So let it be, let it run its course. Shouldn't have said something. And I'm not making this post anything about the beef between him and I. I'm trying to inform you the person that I'm really am. Because I want y'all to see that I'm not a bad guy. And I want y'all to see that I do have a loving heart. And yeah, we may have differences. But at the end of the day, I want y'all to know that you're still loved. And majority of y'all, just because we have our beef and our differences, doesn't mean that I don't respect you. And I don't truly honor to know you, because I do. Meeting a lot of y'all, whether you're artists or whether you're everyday people, I still am very grateful to meet a lot of faces and get to talk to a lot of people, because there's other places I could be. And I don't want to leave this world knowing that people hated me and didn't like me and I was a complete asshole, a complete jerk. I don't want that. I want to be the face that people talk about even after I'm gone. And saying that boy loved everybody. That's who I want to be. That's who I am. I want to put differences aside and say, you know what? It's because we're not dealing with each other over music or talking to each other. Doesn't mean that I don't like you or I don't respect you. No, I want to be, because look, I don't like the way you did things, but I still respect you. And deep down inside, you're still kind of my brother. That's what I want. All this hatred that I've been speaking about to one another don't need to be happening. And it wasn't, it's what I'm about, y'all. I'm not about this hating one another. And I'm not about, oh, fuck you and this and that and the other. You know, I don't want to be that person. I want to be that person to say, you know what? I love you and I'm here for you. Or, we had a fight the other day, and I agree to disagree, but I still love you. I still want to be there for you. I still want to lift you up. That's what it's all about. That's me. That's real me. What's up? That's who I am. And I know that, somewhere down the line, people look at me and laugh and say you're fucking nuts and you're crazy, or, whatever. Let them talk, man. Let them say what they want to say. People want to roast me, that's fine. People want to talk shit, that's fine. But rest assured, I'm not judging nobody. I'm not judging their hearts. I'm not judging the person that they are, because it's not my place. My place in this world has always been to love folks for who they were, no matter if they're total dicks. It don't matter. The simple fact is, I have to love the person that they are. And a lot of y'all may not read your Bibles, and that's not here or there. And I can't judge you for that neither, because I don't. That's like pointing a finger and pointing nine back at me, because I fall in the same category. But in the Bible, it talks about loving the neighbor and showing the neighbor respect and not judging them for who they are or what their action was, to leave it up to the man who created all of us. I'm not judging nobody. Have I done some wrong things in my life? Yes. Will I be judged at the end of my time? Yes. Do I know where I'm going to go after my life? I hope heaven. But if not, it's not my call. It's a man upstairs. But I can say this: no matter what you think about me, no matter if you love me or hate me, it's your choice. But just remember, no matter what you think about me, no matter what our beefs is, I will always respect the person that you are. And I always look forward to times that, we chatted. Whether we chat or not, I'm still grateful about it. I'm still grateful that I got to meet you. But I will not hold grudges, and I will not look at you any different. And I have a heart. And a lot of things have happened that I have done or said or whatever to provoke a lot of hate from a couple people. And that's okay. But just because we had our fights and everything don't mean that I don't respect you. Because I do. Because that's a person that I am. And like I said before, and I'm going to end this video on this: I love everybody for the person they are. There's not a hatred in this body. So if you think I'm going to hate on you just because we had a fight, or if I'm not going to respect you for your decisions and not talk to you, or if you call me up and say, hey, look, can we chat? That I ain't going to answer the phone, you lost your goddamn marbles. Because I'm going to be that person that I showed out to be. And anybody watching this video, whether it's homegrown, whether it's uh, Jay, who rushed me in the past, whether it be, I can't even think that dude's name, but Terry, whether it be Terry also roasted me. Whether it be those people or not. And if you're one of those people that, roasted me and you watch this video, just remember, it's just because we had differences don't mean that I don't respect you. And me personally, don't think that there ain't no love there. And don't think that there's that I took our friendship, or not our friendship, but our talks for granted, because I haven't. And like I said, there's a reason that I took a lot of that post down or what have you that y'all probably don't see no more. It's a simple fact that it goes different what I'm trying to be about and who I actually am. And I'm not going to allow that just to for people to see and look at it and say you say one thing and did another. And I don't want that. I want people to look at me and say he's all about love and respect. It's what I want to be known as. I don't want to be known as somebody other than that. I want to be well respected. I want to be that person to show people the positivity and the love, not negativity. But also know if I have said things out of way to anyone, I'm sorry. Bottom of my heart. If I hurt you in the past and haven't said sorry, I'm sorry. Bottom of my heart. Whether you forgive me or not, that's your decision. But I refuse to let that get to me because of the things that I have done or said or did anything to anybody. Because that's not what my mission was about. My mission is about letting people know it's just because you have a disability. Don't let it stop you. And the positivity, lifting people up is what I'm about. Not breaking people down. That's not who I am. It's not what I'm about. So like I said, I wanted to make this video very clear. And if you're one of those people that would like to talk to me, hit me up. You got my Facebook, my Instagram, hit me up. Or even if you got my TikTok, message me. Be glad to talk to you. But y'all, I'm gonna drink this beer. I'm gonna get tucked in the bed, and I'm gonna go to sleep. But I wanted to get this off my chest tonight because it's been weighing on my mind today. And a lot of other stuff that I was going through today, but this one really wore on my mind. And it's not so much of the beef that was going on, was the simple fact that I let disagreements come interfere of what I was trying to do and taking down what I was trying to do and crumble it. And I wasn't going to let that happen. Not as much as and as far as I can. Because it hurts my mission and it hurts what I'm here about and what I'm trying to do. And I'm just not that one to let it go. But other than that, y'all, I love each and one of y'all. Very grateful for all my people. And grateful for my superstar, Buck Forrest. Very grateful for him. He's one of the few people that rode with me and allowed me to view his music for many, many years. And did song to put me and my YouTube family on and allowing us to view his music. It's been a great honor, y'all. We have come a long way. Let's not let this stop us. It's because 2020 it ended kind of rough and still going kind of rough. Don't let it stop you. Remember, good things come to those who wait. Good things come to those who are good people, who respect others, who show love, show positivity. And also to the ones who has disabilities, but don't let it show. That actually get out there and bust their butts to try to better themselves and not let the government hold them down or hold them to accountability that they can't do something when they themselves can make a difference. And also have a dream and have it come true. That's my mission, to bring forth the people who have disabilities, to show them they're capable to do what their hearts desire and have a dream and live that dream to their fullest capabilities. Love y'all. Good night. Remember, there's no me without you. Look yourself in the mirror today. Tell yourself you're beautiful. You're one of a kind. You are worth it. I love you. Y'all, make sure y'all don't drink and drive. Always have a DD. Your life is more important than going out there and drinking on the road. Remember, I love you. Hit that notification bell so that way you're notified when I'm in the house. Till next time, y'all. Peace, love, happiness. And remember, just because you have a disability, you have the capability of changing your life for the greater for yourself. Keep that in mind, y'all.